Welcome back.
Welcome back, guys.
Hey, welcome back.
So we have a treat for you.
Indeed, we do. So, who wants to introduce the players? Ben?
I could introduce Elementaires since he's French.
And I would say, is that JoleFanGirl or JoleFanGirl?
It is JoleFanGirl, I think, or
I don't know.
JoleFanGirl, maybe.
I don't know because the J can be
But,
pronounced differently depending on where he's from.
That's true. He's from Denmark, so maybe it is JoleFanGirl. But so this we have Charlize with us here, casting our Mania Showmatch.
That's me.
We are
And
on
this is going to be an interesting match. These
Yeah,
guys are both. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, they're pretty close in terms of skills. If you look at the scores, they have some pretty close score on really hard map like Akasha and yeah, but that's the map they're playing right now.
Indeed.
I can confirm it's Joel
Akasha.
with a hard J, confirmed by the player himself.
Oh, awesome.
So the hard J for this one.
Nice. So, Akasha, very interesting map.
What I'm more interested about is this is an 8-key show match.
Well, 7+1.
7
But,
plus 1
yeah.
indeed. It's gonna be pretty fun to watch.
So we're still waiting for Elementaires.
Yep. He is running a little bit late, but he should be with us soon.
Just warming up.
Probably. But well, the artist for this song, Zai, or she, however you pronounce it, I'm not 100% sure. I mean, he tends to make songs which lend themselves to streamy maps very well.
Yeah.
Whether it's on O Standard, O Mania, or even Taiko, or CTB actually. So, this particular map is, I'm
Pretty
expecting.
hardcore, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But the thing about this is, this isn't even the hardest difficulty. There's an
No.
8K fever, if I'm
Yeah,
not mistaken.
there's the fever. And the two players got something like 45% of accuracy, so that's pretty hard.
Ouch! That's some map. My goodness.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just the speed you have to be able to play this map it's pretty intense.
Yeah.
Um,
But you need the reading too.
oh,
yeah,
definitely.
because I've noticed a
I mean,
trend where the higher skilled players have a really fast scroll speed.
Yeah, that's true.
It depends, it depends. Some player on Mania have really low speed too.
That is
Really?
true.
So,
I just know
talking
that
about scroll
Elementaires-
speed. Yeah.
Oh, Elementaires is a really high scroll speed. I watched him play. He's very fast.
I think you have something like 24 in fixed.
Wow.
That's massive.
That's pretty, yeah. There's for anybody who doesn't know what that means, there's two types of
Yeah.
scroll speed in Mania. One is relative to BPM, and one is a fixed scroll speed, which you can change in-game by pressing F3 and F4. Fixed scroll speed 24 is pretty quick, as you'll see when we start.
I know some player that plays on 29, something like that.
Wow.
So
But
what's
they are- serious?
They are 4 key players.
what's your
That's-
fixed ones then?
Yeah.
Me, I'm playing at 22.
Oh, nice.
And you are?
I use BPM relative scroll speed.
Yeah, so do I. I use BPM.
But for something like 180 BPM, what do you use?
Usually around 14-ish.
Oh
okay.
man.
That's quick.
I use 8. I prefer the clustered
Poor Ben.
adventure. I know, I'm not that good at Mania, but I like to consider the clustered notes more fun.
I can't read the clustered notes,
Yeah.
which is why I use 14.
I can't read slow jump.
Oh boy. I mean, like... I just can't read the clustered note. It's like... I can kind of read low AR on standard, but give me low scroll speed on Mania and I get completely lost. I just can't deal with it. But, we're still waiting on, Elementaires. How do you, pronounce his name, by the way? He's French, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Elementaire. Elementaire.
Elementaire. Elementaire. I'm sorry. I know, I'm really bad.
That's the problem, the problem.
I try, but I'm very bad.
Oh,
So-
you just joined the game.
Oh, there we go. Welcome, Elementaire. Or...
I have to say off, you're improving every second. That's beautiful pronunciation you
boy.
have there.
I try. I'm really, really bad. But, we should be getting started with Akasha soon.
It is Joel speak, actually.
Ooh, is it really?
Yep.
Very nice. Both players do have pretty nice scores on this, though, so I'm saying I'm expecting...
I saw Elementaire got an A on that.
Well, I mean, it's really difficult to S-rank this map, as you'll probably agree.
Yeah.
It's... Just wait till we start the map. Oh boy. You guys are in for it now.
I mean, this match should be pretty close in terms of scores.
Oh, definitely. I mean, unlike other modes, Mania really doesn't... The combo doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
It's all about accuracy, so the more consistent you are in how you play, that's how your score will be judged. And it's a much closer determinator of skill, I want to say,
Yeah,
I
than
completely
maybe
agree.
the other modes. But
between two
Here we
close
go, we are getting
players,
started.
there's only something like 1,000 points if they're close.
yeah. Oh boy. As we start with the very long
Yeah.
notes, some small
But-
broken stairs there.
That's
Yeah.
just the start of the map, the beginning.
Yeah.
No,
If
You
only
said
the
this
whole
was-
map was like this.
you said this is
Yeah.
a 7+1 key, right?
Yeah, this is
So
7+1.
shall we assume the special's on the left?
Yep, the
Yes.
specials on the left.
Okay.
So, oh
You-
boy. Holy,
Those broken
my
stairs
goodness me. Those scroll speeds, wow.
So yeah. Like I said earlier, I believe the higher skill player is average and a much higher scroll speed than your average player.
Oh, definitely. I mean, this scroll speed is so fast. Like, in place of one note, I'm seeing 2 notes in some places.
I believe you can also get a 144Hz monitor to make the visual smoother, which could give you an
Yeah, it
advantage.
Yep.
Okay, so for now it's pretty close, yeah.
Yep. How do you read these patterns on such a high scroll speed? I mean, I can see the stairs and
You have to get used to it, that's all.
It's like muscle memory. If you play enough,
Yeah.
you'll just automatically
You,
press
you
the
learn
button.
the pattern.
the
Yeah.
reading comes with time, I assume. But both players holding very similar scores right now. Elementaire is only
Yeah.
slightly ahead.
But
And-
Joel is
yeah.
having some trouble. I see on the stream.
This is... Yeah.
Yeah, they're under the 90% of accuracy right now.
Yep. Even though,
Oh,
Guys, don't-
Elementaire failed.
didn't expect that.
Yeah. Maybe he can come back, I don't know. But I think he will not. This is too hard to come back.
This is an extremely difficult map.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing I was going to say. Even though their accuracies may seem a bit on the low side, guys, just look at the map for a second. Can you really blame them?
Something like 5 stars.
Yeah. And a 5-star map on Mania is very different from a 5-star map on Standard. 5 stars on Mania basically converts to around 6 or 0.5 or even higher on Standard, so...
I mean... you have to type fast and you have to read fast, so...
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't expect
Elementaires.
Ellen's on a 7+8 key.
Indeed. The speed of this map is so crazy. I can barely tell what's happening right now.
I am lost for words.
I know, right? It just leaves you kind of awestruck. You're like, how do they do this?
Like, this is the true test of skill. Your combo means nothing. It's your accuracy that dictates
Definitely.
your score.
Definitely. It's all accuracy. And you can tell, even though, I mean, there's like a 1% accuracy difference between them right now, and the score is around like 10,000 of difference. It's really, it's so close.
Oh, and Elementaires came back on the easy part. But that was not enough.
Oh, well, the first game does go to JoleFanGirl. Not surprising.
That was his pick?
Indeed. So he wins by about 11,000 points. Both players struggling a bit with the map, but considering the difficulty, that's not surprising at all. So we have a question in the chat. The playback on the tournament client, is it on scaled and not fixed? I am not 100% sure, but yeah, I believe if your client is set to scaled speed, it will show it on scaled. So if Joel's...
That was maybe because of that. The speed was really fast.
Definitely. The BPM of that song is pretty high too, so... And it does speed up as well. So, the difference between a Golden 300 and a Rainbow 300 is basically the Rainbow 300 just gives you slightly more points.
Yep.
Other than that, they both give you the same boost to accuracy. So.
Yeah.
Oh, the next map has been picked, and it will be Nihilism.
Yep.
The
Obsession.
Obsession difficulty.
And is 5.5 stars.
Oh man, so this is harder, right?
You're
This
kidding.
is pretty hard.
Oh wow. Have you played it before? What are we in for here?
I tried and I failed, like, you know, I just launched him up and then I quit.
Oh, it's one of those moments.
Rage quit.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, judging by that, I'm expecting some great things out of this map.
Oh my god.
Oh, maybe some jackhammers? No?
Oh, probably.
I'm a massive fan of Jax.
Oh boy. Yes, I would make a comment about Ben and his jacks, but
But if I remember, this map is more about cards.
Oh, really?
Oh, so
yeah,
will
I mean,
Well,
that
it's a
makes
court
sense.
game.
Yeah. Both players holding slightly stronger as we than the last map as we go in, but the map, I'm just looking at the scroll speed. Wow. I'm guessing it gets harder.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it gets harder. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you saw the jacks.
Nice jack pattern there.
Beautiful.
Yep.
I'm a big fan of that.
Definitely. Huge.
I really don't like them.
Jacks are very difficult to play. You have to stay in
Yeah.
like 2 or 3 keys like multiple times in quick succession. And I ruined my old
And
membrane keyboard
especially-
because I like playing jacks.
Especially in 7+1, when you have some jack on the turntable, you have to do that with your pinky or something like that. So.
Oh, yeah, exactly. In 7 plus 1K,
Oh,
that
yeah.
last, the special key, if you got a jack on that, or a scratch as it's sometimes known, it's so annoying to bluff.
Like,
I mean-
jacking for like a 4 key, or you only need to use those 2 fingers in each hand. But
Yeah.
a 7 key or plus 1,
Exactly.
you have to use more fingers.
7 key jacks are much harder than it would be on a 4K, and this is 7 plus 1 key, so that's one step further. Very, very hard. Oh boy.
Oh, and Elementaires has a pretty good score right now.
Indeed. This is his pick, and he's, the last match was pretty close, but in this one, Elementaires is just taking it away. Wow. Joel's struggling quite a bit with those chord and those stream patterns. Oh, wow. Lots of long notes.
I
Yeah,
really don't like
they're
the
not very
sliders.
difficult. They're not very difficult.
I dislike it when there's multiple long notes and they're next to each other, but they start and end
Oh.
at different times.
I personally like that. I like her to jump.
I cannot play those patterns at all. So difficult. But yeah, that match goes to Elementaires and oh, how do you say it again? Dang it, I keep messing it up.
Elementaire.
There we go, Elementaires. So he wins by about 70,000 points ish. Convincing win actually, considering the skill level of both players.
He almost got the S.
Yeah, he almost got the S. He just needed 1% more.
Yeah.
An S on this would be pretty impressive.
I would smell PP.
So,
Oh, we have some happy hardcore now.
oh god, okay. Oh boy.
Now this is my type of music.
So the map is Anemone, and it looks like this is a collab 8K difficulty, so multiple mapping styles coming together in one will be very interesting.
But
Is this a, yeah?
Kawaii is a pretty good BMS mapper, so
Ooh,
Should be good.
BMS style, very
Yeah.
Oh,
interesting.
nice.
So I'm expecting fewer long notes, more,
yeah, no long notes at
yeah.
all,
Going up and
I
down.
think.
yeah. So, is this also a chord-heavy map, or can we expect to see some other patterns in
I
this one?
think so.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot
Alright.
of chords.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yes, an S on Mania is higher than 95%. Unlike Standard, where if you miss, no matter what your accuracy, you can't get an S. On Mania, you just have to maintain 95% accuracy and you'll be fine. But it's a lot easier. It sounds a lot easier than it is.
Oh, this piano part's really nice.
Oh, I agree. Excellent.
And Joel is taking the lead now.
Yeah, just by a little, but
I would say 2%'s large in this particular song.
wow. Those chords are absolute killer, my goodness. But, there's about a quarter of the map left, and Joel's holding pretty strong. He's got about a 20k point lead. Oh, wow. It's spammy. I'm just expecting, like, what happens to me when I get these kinds of patterns is, I just hit all 8 keys at the same time and hope I'll hit something.
smashing the buttons.
Exactly.
I like how you try, right? But when I see it, I just press the escape key and I'm like, what? I'm not going to attempt that, thank you very much.
Oh boy. Yeah.
So Joel
Oh
got
wow.
an
Joel
S
actually
and-
getting an S on that. Very impressive. Wow. Very nice. He had almost 100 more golden 300s than Element. Yeah. Wow. Still, very impressive play from both of them.
And again, that was his pick, so
Exactly. So both players winning on their own picks. And not surprising at all. Convincing win from Joel. But for anybody who noticed, again, combo doesn't matter in Mania, and you saw Elementaires had 200 max combo higher than Joel, but Joel's accuracy was better, and that just took him to the win. Oh boy.
Oh, we have
Sound
some
holic.
sound vortex right now.
Indeed.
Oh, Sound Vortex, right?
Yes. There are a lot of Mania-style games out there, like vertical scrolling rhythm games, but Sound Vortex is one of the most unique in how it handles these.
Is that the one with the 4 keys and then the 2 behind it and the spinners?
Yep.
Oh.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
it's
exactly
like-
what it is.
It's like 6 keys plus two knobs.
Yeah, it's like 6 keys and the dials or the knobs. Very interesting gameplay for
So do you
anybody who's
think-
ever played it.
Do you
Yep.
think Peppy will implement this game mode?
I don't think so.
Like,
I think
Mania
that
Vortex.
there
You
might be
need-
some
you need a
copyright
controller,
issues.
so
I feel like
Exactly.
this would be an opportunity for him to start selling his custom OCT controller. it has the mechanical 2 keys and then it has like a separate section for the Sound Vortex.
And the new OCT board, ladies and gentlemen.
It's got everything you need. And it's got the BMS style controller.
Oh, the BMS style controller is so much
Like
fun.
turntable with the 7.
yeah.
Yep. But to play Sound Voltex, you do need your own custom controller because playing it on keyboard with the dials is very, very hard.
It's not impossible.
Yeah, some players
but-
play it with mouses.
Seriously? First time
Yeah,
I've heard
on,
of
on
that. Wow.
K-Shoot.
Oh yeah, K-Shoot. K-Shoot, I know the emulator, but mouse. Interesting.
I feel like it'd be so difficult, you just wouldn't enjoy the game anymore.
Exactly. I mean, knobs just give you a whole different feel if you have them. So,
Like,
Missing
nothing
out on
beats
that.
pressing some knobs, you know what I mean?
oh,
The sensational feeling of making the sound change as you spin
whatever
in
you
a
say.
circle.
Ooh, this does seem to be wow. Those
You can
little
tell it's
bursts.
a Sound Vortex.
And
Definitely.
Joel was holding a good combo, but Elementaires is better.
Exactly.
Elementaires is holding a pretty high score lead right now. You
Yeah.
can tell this was his pick.
At the end
He
of
knows
the
the
day,
map pretty well.
this is
Yeah,
accuracy after all.
exactly. Combo does not matter if you cannot get accuracy. And yeah, there we go. Both players, I think, are just gonna get an S rank on that map, which is very impressive. Wow. But Elementaires does take it by almost 80,000 points. Very convincing win. Very decisive. Only 12 misses. Wow. But yeah.
They're just gonna, I'm assuming they'll just trade maps. And then tiebreaker hype, as usual.
If that does happen, oh boy. We the tiebreaker is actually, if we have one, it'll be picked by OCT staff.
Wait, I'll be picked by
So-
us.
Yes, it will. Because you can't have one player pick a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
That's not fair to either of them.
I thought we were just gonna leave it to the chat.
Ooh. Well, if there's any enterprising Mania players in the chat, if we leave it to the chat, they're just gonna pick Imperishable Knight.
Oh, well, this is 7 keys, so
This is 7 keys? Oh yeah, that's right. This is
Yeah,
an
yeah.
8 key match. I forgot.
this is
Oh, God.
actually a conversion from the BMS, but they took off the
Key sound.
scratch. And
Oh,
no,
right,
they,
right,
they,
right.
they kept the key sound.
Oh, okay. There's no scratches?
No,
Oh, okay.
there's no
Interesting.
You can tell the mapper just did not like it.
It's
I'll
not
map it
BMS without the scratches,
scratch.
though.
Yeah, exactly. I'll map this map without the scratch. Thank you very much.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, I don't
mean-
know this map.
I don't either, but if it is BMS, again, no long notes
Yep.
and lots of chords, most likely. I'm just expecting it. Well, based on the song, I don't know. It'll be interesting, definitely.
Yeah, it looks like a calm song.
Hmm. Well, this.
Whoa.
Well, we had a comment. All Mania maps are overmapped, and I mean,
No.
No one here just.
No.
The Kappa was strong in that one, I will agree.
oh yeah, the Kappa was strong in that one, but still, I mean, the way Mania works is just once you get to the high-level maps, everything will look overmapped to you unless you've been playing those kinds of maps, because the way Mania is mapped, you can play every single instrument at once, and so you get a lot of different keys on screen at the same time, each corresponding to a different instrument. And it looks spammy, even when it may not necessarily be so. Oh boy. I'm not gonna lie, if I could play 7+1 key, this looks like my kind of map right here. Very, very interesting.
It's very relaxing and slow paced in comparison to the stuff we've seen before.
I know, right? Kasha.
Oh, that stuff, like the scroll speed was pretty intense.
Yeah, but I think that's because you are on BPM based for speed.
Yeah, perhaps. Joel plays with a scaled scroll speed apparently, we had confirmation on that, so perhaps the scroll speed really was that high, which would be pretty crazy if it was.
Yeah.
But relaxing pace of the song aside, this was picked by Elementaires, I think. So Joel pulling ahead only slightly. Oh, never mind.
This is a very close game.
It is very. Look at those scores. My goodness
Yeah.
me. It's all about the 300s now. It's all about the 300s. And Joel's falling slightly behind on those 300s as I say that. Those chords look very difficult to pull off though. You've got that one note right between each of them that just, it's difficult to catch.
And especially utilizing that special key.
Oh, definitely.
Just extending the chord even more.
Yeah.
Yeah. That special key is the main reason 7+1K is like considered a different game mode from 8K altogether, because that special key is only used, it's not mapped as a typical 8K map. It doesn't use all the keys equally. That special key is, well, it's special.
that column isn't part of the other pattern.
Exactly. It's only there to emphasize particular notes or drum beats.
It's more of a complementary thing.
Exactly. It's a gimmick note, like if there's a lot of scratches or whatever, that note comes into play a lot. But other than that, it's basically just another add-on, something else for you to worry about as you're focusing on reading the patterns.
And now Elementaires is taking the lead.
Indeed. He's about 20,000 points ahead. There is about 1/3 of the map left, though, so I don't know. This does seem to be his game right now, but Joel could come back.
Yeah,
It's not impossible. Not impossible. Oh boy. This is going to be interesting. Yeah.
This is a very long map.
Yeah.
To be able to consistently read this type of map for this duration is really impressive.
Exactly. I mean, it just... Mania is all about consistency anyway, because you've got to hold your accuracy, and when the map length increases, just... Oh.
It's all about stamina.
Yeah. I mean, this is the third map pick from Elementaires, and picking a long map like this.
I don't know if it was Elementaires pick or Joel's.
Well, they've been winning on each other's pick now, so I think this was Elementaires pick. But as maybe he's trying to make Joel tired. Maybe he's just trying to get him to lose his game a bit. It's very possible. I mean, playing a map like this for this long, rip fingers. Oh boy.
At the end of the day, they will put their pinky into ice.
Though that special key too strong.
Yeah.
It is coming into play quite a bit in this match. They have to hit it like every second almost, pretty much. It shows up like every third or fourth note that you have to hit, or pattern I should say. A lot of play from that special key. Here we go, the last tiny slow section of the map, and well, it's just gonna go to Elementaires.
And I actually think it was his pick because he also won the last map.
Exactly. But yeah, the next both players actually getting an S on that, and considering the length of the map, it is compared to the other maps we've seen, it is slightly on the less difficult side, but it's still very difficult. It's not even a question. But yeah, you're right. That was actually JoleFanGirl's pick. So Elementaires is going to pick the next map.
Oh, is he shifting the momentum? Is this it?
This is match
maps
point.
back and forth, he's broken out. This might be it.
Indeed, this is going to be interesting because this is match point for Elementaires right now. Joel needs to pull back, and considering he just played an extremely long map that's very stamina draining, he's gonna have.
Oh.
I don't know.
By the way, it's best of 9.
Is it really? Oh.
Yeah, this one's the best of 9.
I apologize.
Don't
this
jump
isn't
the
match
gun.
Point.
Unless you want to
Bit late for that,
and make it count for 2.
Why not 3 if we're doing a marathon match?
Why not just
Kappa.
winner takes all on that next map? Kappa.
Just make him play a tiebreaker right now, Kappa. But the next map will be Reunion. By Toch.
Yeah.
So Toch is famous as the artist of what map is it again? Image Material?
Reunion?
Oh yeah.
Am I close?
Yep.
And I think it's actually a conversion from the from 2DX.
Is this really a 2DX conversion? Oh.
Yeah, I think.
Well, it's oh my goodness. Yeah. That looks like 2DX to me.
Yeah, it looks like it.
The what defines a 2DX map?
No long notes. Lots of. Well, I mean, you played LR2, bit of BMS. I'm sure you've seen some 2DX in there.
I have.
So, what does constitute a 2DX map? What would you expect to see in a 2DX map?
Yeah, very few long notes and heavy and dense pattern on the notes.
Definitely. Those stream patterns, I mean, to the untrained eye, that just looks like spam, but there's an actual pattern in there.
And to the trained eye, it also looks like spam sometimes.
Yes, our resident LR2 player confirming that this map is spam. Kappa.
Yes.
But
unless you spend hours learning.
It's just at some point it just becomes all about reading.
Yeah, you can't learn the map. It just there are too much notes.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, look at those stair patterns. My goodness. Definitely 2DX. But if it is a convert from 2DX, that I'm interested to know if either of the players have actually played it on 2DX. If so, because
I know Elementaires plays a lot LR2, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he's played the BMS file for this.
He's second dan insane.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. That's a very high level in LR2 for those who don't know. I mean, I cannot play 7 key or 8+1 key at all, so LR2 is pretty much out of my wheelhouse. But That was actually very, very close as well. My
Yeah.
goodness, look at those scores. Holy. Both players almost had the same accuracy and very close scores. So Joel, Elementaire did win his own pick, but only by a little bit.
Yeah.
Joel,
Even though
Joel
he got,
almost made it.
You know what this means?
got two miss.
I smell a
Yeah.
match point. Could this be it?
Indeed.
Can Elementaire take the win? Can he? Oh, I'm seeing a lot of stuff now. This might be the map to win on.
Oh god.
Oh.
This really? Is this...
What
could
a
this be?
betting!
Like
What a
six
betting
six
win.
minutes long.
Indeed. What a fitting map, as Ben was saying. End of the
Nothing
match,
better than-
and
Yeah.
End of the world.
indeed,
But it's a happy one.
of course. It's Zai. How can you not be happy when it's Zai? Very famous artist, good with his happy hardcore. But Zai, a very popular artist for high-level BMS or Mania charts, just because of how his songs are. You can just throw streams in there, and you'll hit something. That's just how his songs work.
This also
But
sounds
happy
like
end
a
of the
pivotal
world.
map.
Oh yeah,
This
definitely.
could turn into other way. Joel could be the happy end of Elementaire's world.
The song is just it's pretty epic. But the thing about this song that you've got to look out for is it speeds up and slows down
Yeah.
a lot. So
The first part is pretty slow and calm, and the end is just.
the end is absolutely crazy. It's incredible to watch. I mean, it's impossible to play, but if watching somebody who can play it, you'll just be like, whoa.
Speechless.
I mean, when it comes to when you're good at any game mode, whether it's CTB, whether it's Taiko, whether it's Standard, whether it's Mania, when you've reached that high level, every single play you do when you play those really hard, impossible maps, it just looks crazy to anybody who can't play them. People slightly below you, or even to the untrained. I mean, especially on Mania, because it's a format people can relate to, right? People who've played Guitar Hero, people who've played Bandmaster, DJ Max, anything like that, they'll just look at the charts and go like, is he actually playing that, or is he just mashing? But no.
I can agree. Most good players don't realize that they're playing stuff that good until someone tells them, "Hey, how
Exactly.
did you do that? What
I know,
just
right?
went? So you're spamming?" And you're like, "No, I'm paying the nose because
Yeah,
they don't really
I
knows."
just exactly, because they've reached that level and it's pretty much natural to them, and they're just like, "What's he talking about? Didn't he see that pattern of jacks for the chords?" And the other guy's just like, no, I saw a bunch of notes coming down, and that's about it." It's very impressive if you can pull it off. Very impressive.
So since we've got a really long song,
Indeed.
there must be stuff to talk about, right? I don't want to say, the way I visualize my 4-key play, I see 4 lines where enemies can come down and I have to kill them by pressing the
I know.
associated key. That's
Yeah,
how I
that's-
see Mania.
That's interesting, because that's exactly how I see it too. It reminds me of playing Space Invaders.
So you,
Yeah.
you have to separate the notes and see it as patterns.
Yeah, like I see the patterns, like, oh, it's this formation of enemies, I'll just hit them appropriately.
The pattern of enemies that come down. Oh boy. The map is slowly rising in intensity after
Yeah.
that first slow section. Both players holding very impressive accuracy, but we haven't reached the super intense part of the map yet, so we could see that drop pretty quickly.
This would just be considered another bank for building that accuracy, getting that score.
Definitely. It's just, I mean, it's the part where you've got to build it up. You've got to get high accuracy. You got to get those Rainbow 300s up.
So now the speed is rising.
Yep, it is
We're gonna
indeed.
start getting to the harder parts of the song.
Oh boy. There we go. Oh, that sudden scroll speed increase.
Okay, here we are.
Oh boy. Wow. Those notes kind of just appeared. Out from nowhere. Wow. And we're only just crossing the halfway point of the map too, so...
Yeah.
Ouch.
And Elementaire only has something like 20,000 advantage, so...
Around 20k.
Anything can happen.
Exactly. I mean, we've got over a third of the map remaining. And as we move into another slow section, it's slowly going to start speeding up. Elementaire is still holding above 98.5% accuracy.
Ooh.
Wow. That's very impressive.
Yeah.
JoleFanGirl only slightly behind. He's at 97.5. And you can see the difference in accuracy in the scores too. Elementaire is pulling ahead now. He's about 30,000 points ahead.
Yeah, in terms of 300s rainbow and regular ones, is very accurate.
Yeah. Elementaire is pulling ahead on combo too as I speak.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at
Almost
that.
1,000 though.
Yeah, he just needs 100 more and he's gonna be
And
in that
he
4-digit
is now.
zone. There we go. Amazing. JoleFanGirl did just break there. Oh, here we go. Moving into another very, very intense section of the map.
And Elementaire still holding his combo, that's pretty impressive.
That's beyond impressive.
Yeah.
I'm shocked right now. I'm just staring at Elementaire's combo
What you're
and watching
staring
it
at
go up.
is pure beauty.
What I'm staring at is
art.
oh no,
Yeah, he broke that.
and he breaks, but
He got a
that's
a
all
very
right
good
because
accuracy.
combo. Yeah, look at his accuracy. It's still above 98%, and on such a long map, with the intensity of the map as it is, that's pretty insane. This is also JoleFanGirl's pick too, so maybe he just wanted to end the match on a high note. I mean, this is just that kind of map, you know?
I'm disappointed. Our few other guys says never give up. You should be encouraging
Well-
him to come back.
No, definitely. I mean, he's still... Elementaire has dropped his accuracy a bit, but at this point, he's almost 100,000 points ahead of Joel, and never give up, definitely. Joel hasn't given up. He's still playing, and he's still getting his Rainbow 300s, but asking for a comeback now might just... I mean, we'd need nothing short of a miracle.
I completely agree. Elementaires
Even if
decided
he
to just
lose,
dance with the keyboard. He's making amazing plays.
even if
Go
he
ahead,
loses
Charles.
that,
Yeah.
his play is still very impressive.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, to be able to hold an S rank on this map is not just impressive. It's amazing. It's beyond words, is what it is. It's a very long map. It's a very difficult map. I mean, you saw it just as well as I did. Come on, how many people can play that? Wow.
I can name two off the top of my head.
I know, right? Both players, very, very impressive showing here. A decisive win from Elementaire, but by no means was that a bad play by JoleFanGirl. Not at all. Very, very impressive.
Can't take
But,
away from the fact that these two are some of the best Mania players in the world.
Oh, definitely. I mean, the number one of France and the number one of Denmark,
Yeah,
in terms of rankings at least.
Yeah, in terms of ranking, because we have Lim 38, who is better
Oh, yes.
than Elementaire.
Lim 38's, we'll see him later. And
Yeah, we'll
his
see him
skill
tomorrow.
his skill is pretty insane. If he plays Akasha tomorrow, you guys can compare, and
they are
you'll
playing-
see some.
They're playing Forky tomorrow. But
Aww.
maybe they could play something like 1 or 2 7 key or 8 key map,
That would be interesting to see.
just for the show.
But the match does go to Elementaire, and that was really something to watch. I think you'll agree.
Yeah,
Wow.
impressive play from the two players.
Hugely impressive. I mean, I just can't get over how well they played like those maps. I mean, that one in the middle, I think it was called Across the Destiny, the really, really long one. It's
Yeah.
wow. I mean, they managed to S rank touch and I'm just lost for words. How does one do this?
Yeah, with practice.
Oh boy.
Now, I would love to keep talking about this. However, I believe we have a game right now.
Indeed, we do. One more Mania show match. The next match will be between WB Fang Sai and Faya, I believe.
Actually, Fire is not connected at the moment, so
Uh-oh.
Let's
know
keep
yet.
talking about the previous game. More than happy to.
I mean, there's a lot to talk about, but I just can't find words right now because I'm trying to speak, and in my mind, I'm seeing the Mania notes dropping and like trying to understand how they're.
You see Elementaires holding 1000 combo on that map.
Yeah, I mean, getting a 1300 combo on Happy End of the World is wow. But yeah, I think we will be going for a break now before our next match.
Yeah.
It didn't take too long, but prepare for some pretty heavy Mania play after this. You guys haven't seen anything yet.
I think it's 70. I don't know.
There will be 70.
It will be 7 key, yeah. So keep your fingers crossed for imperishable night, Kappa. All right, we'll see you guys soon.
Hope to join the show.